Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't cost anything, not even a nickel or a dime. Shout out to Alex for always keeping me updated. Click the link in the description for your cool Piston gear. We're going to get into it. The Detroit Pistons have interest in trading for Jaren Jackson Jr. How do I feel about it? He's 26 years old. His birthday is September 15th, 1999, which means he won't turn 27 until before the beginning of next season. Um, so that's real good. Um, he's averaging 18.8 points this year, 5.5 rebounds, 1.9 assists, shooting 48% from the field, 37, 36.8% from three on 1.5 blocks a game. His contract is a lot. I think it's dang near the same as Cade's, about around the same amount, a little bit less. 40, excuse me, 49 million this year, 50 next year, 52 in 2028, 29, and 2029, 2030, 53. And then he's a UFA at the age of 31. Um, Excuse me. This year is only $35 million. This year is only $35 million. So you can trade. Um, the trade package would probably have to be um Tobias Harris, Jaden Ivey, or Marcus Sasser, and about two or three first round picks. Was cooking nothing much, but that would be it. Would be a Tobias Harris, Jaden Ivey, or Tobias Harris, Karis LeVert, and a couple first round picks for Jaren Jackson Jr. I didn't know his salary was $35 million this year. I'm reading the the next one because the next one is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. The next he signed a 5-year contract um worth up to I think $205 million. Um that's what it's gonna be, bro. You're gonna have to give up something. You can't give up nothing. It's gonna have to be Tobias Harris and Jaden Ivey, a 2027 first round pick, 2029, and then you probably talking about 2031 or something like that. So you're gonna have to give up something. Sad K Raptors and four never, boy. Say hi, hi. Um, we need Triple J badly. Yeah, if you could, a deadly trio would be him, Cade, and keeping Duran. But the question is how you gonna keep Duran when Duran wants about 40 million too? That's gonna be tough. Are you gonna be able to talk Duran to taking $25 million? 4 years, 25, $100 million? Are you gonna be able to talk Duran down to that? Are you gonna be talk? Are you gonna talk Duran down to that? And what it also means to me is, if we do go get Jaren Jackson Jr., Ivy's out the door. 40 million is crazy. I mean, that's the rumors. I mean, um you're not gonna be able to re-sign Jalen Duran um to $40 million if you trade for Jaren Jackson Jr. I do know that. So are you gonna be able to talk him to $25 million a season? Because that's more likely. Because you're already paying K what 50, 50 anywhere from 50 to $60 million a season. Then you got Triple J, that's $40 million. Your whole team will just be him, Duran, and Triple J, and a bunch of scrubs. Like, I'm just being real. Triple J is a horrible rebounder. That's why we got Isaiah Stewart. That's why we got Jalen Duran for. Jalen Duran, next to Triple J, if you want to talk about elite front court, that'll be elite front court, dude. If you want to talk about having the best we would definitely have the best defense in the league. Let's be clear. And you got Cade, and you got a real 1-2 punch. Cade is, Batman, and Jaren Jackson Jr. is Robin. Come on now. You got a trio that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. A trio that's really unstoppable. Just be real. Just be real. Jaren Jackson Jr. and Jalen Duran will lock down the paint. Ain't nobody getting nothing in the paint. Period. That paint is closed. And the fact of the matter is that Jaren Jackson Jr., I'm a Michigan State fan. I was watching him at Michigan State, baller. A modern day power forward. He fits the timeline. He can shoot the three. And the thing about it is that he really, to me, if he gets on this team, he's really probably a 22, 23-point guy. I'm just being real. If we go for Triple J, we giving up Ron or Asar. I mean, yeah, you're going to have to give up somebody. You're going to have to give up a Ron, a Sar. You're going to have to give up somebody. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm giving up a Sar, I'm not giving you no first round. I give you one first round pick if I'm giving you. If we give up a Sar, I'm only giving one first round pick. That's it. Because a Sar itself is probably worth at least 2 or 3 first round picks. I'm only giving you one first round pick in the future. That's all I'm giving you. You're not getting 3 or 4 or 5 and a SAR. No, you're giving up. I'm giving you one. It's going to have to be Tobias Harris, Ron, in a first, or the same combination, but instead of Ron, a SAR in a first. I'm okay with that, though. That, to me, that's not a bad deal. The point is he's not worth breaking up the core. I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. Rasheed Wallace, my favorite person. I'll be honest, I haven't watched the NBA since D Rose injury in 2012. Yeah, that's tough. D Rose was one of my favorite to watch too, bro. One of my favorite players. Um, but hi, but the fact of the matter is, you gotta understand, he is, and another thing that people get it misconstrued. We're not going to be able to keep all of our guys. We're not. You're not going to be able to keep Ivy. You're not going to be able to keep Ron. You're not going to be able to keep Asar, Cade, JD. You're not going to be able to keep all of them. We're going to have to decide who's here for the future and who we can trade for a better package to bring in somebody to fit this team better. Period. You're not going to be able to keep everybody, bro. You're not going to be able to keep Ivy, Jalen Duran, Asar, and Ron. A couple of them going to have to go. A couple of them have to go. Dude, the NBA is fired this year. Facts. A couple of them going to have to go, bro. You're going to have to decide. We're going to have to decide in the next 2 years if Ron or Asar staying. We're going to have to decide this year whether Jalen Duran or Ivy staying. And that's facts. People can say this, that, and the third. I'm a realistic guy, bro. Realistic. You can't keep them all. The way the new NBA is going, you can't keep them all, bro. Not the way with the tax fund plans this weekend. Nah, bro. I'm just working, working overtime, working until I can't work. The grind don't stop. I don't care to roll out the core. We'll see where it goes. But what I'm saying is, bro, I don't want to discourage you. I would want to keep the core. But the way that the new NBA rules set up is you're not going to be able to keep all your guys, bro. You're just not. If you go from 14 to 44, let it happen. In fact, um, you're just not going to be able to keep all the guys the way that the new CBA working. The old CBA, you could keep all your guys. There was no such thing as if you're in this apron, you can't make no moves. If it was that, I wouldn't care as much. And Tom Gores wouldn't care as much. But I don't think Tom Gores is going to care eventually. We do got an owner that's willing to spend the money. So I will say that. We got an owner who will spend the money. And don't have no problem retaining all our guys. Shout out from the Los Angeles County Jail. I appreciate you, bro. Um, hopefully you get out soon, man. We in the wreck. Hopefully you get out soon, my guy. Hopefully you come home soon, bro. Um, I don't like to hear about nobody being locked up, man. They're treated like an animal in the cage, man. Laughing. Live from Australia. I lost faith in the NBA after the rigging scandal. Yes, yeah, a good amount of it is probably is rigged, bro. But we got the expansion drive coming up. There's a lot of things, you know. I'm just happy the Pistons is finally back. You know, we've been in the absolute dumps for the last like 15 years. 15, 20 some years. But shout out to Australia, man. I can't believe that I got fans from from places I ain't never been, man. I'm blessed. I'm happy. I'm just a guy from Grand Rapids, Michigan, man. I appreciate you guys so much, man. I'm so blessed, man, to have a great family, to have some great fans, man. It's truly a blessing to hear people. Hello, Piston Mike. I'm from Brazil, or you know, I'm from. Somebody just told me Merry Christmas from Russia. Like it's a blessing, man. Happy Friday. Stay safe and be positive. Same to you, bro. So what do you think of Draymond? Too old in his career. A couple years back, yeah, maybe. Who's winning, bro? I like LeBron. I don't know. You're closer to Chicago. Why don't you like the Bulls? Um, it's hard. You to be honest, bro, I'm in between. Chicago, Grand Rapids, Michigan to Chicago is a 3 hour drive. But Detroit, Michigan is also a 3 hour drive. So I'm right in the middle, bro. And I remember watching them the Golden Work Pistons as a kid before I even knew what basketball was because they played like poetry in motion, man. I remember Tayshaun Prince, you know what I'm saying, being a lockdown defender and having a decent mid range jumper. You know what I'm saying with the left hand. I remember Rip running from baseline to baseline with the mid range jumper going crazy. I remember Big Shot Chauncey Billups making them threes. I remember Rasheed Wallace was really ahead of his time, like a modern day power forward, how modern day power forwards play. He was playing like that back then. I remember Ben Wallace giving people fits in the paint, locking it down. That's what that's how I fell in love with the game, bro. Um, I remember all of that, man. I was real young. Like I had to be in the third, fourth, fifth grade when all that happened, man. I was young. You know, when you turn on channel 48, it's Fox Sports Detroit, man. I remember all of that, bro. You know, my cousin Tayshawn played for the Pistons. Yeah, man, I love shout shout out to you, man. Shout out to Tayshawn Prince, man. Prince was a dog, man. Tall, athletic dog, man. Don't forget she with the air, yeah, the Air Force Ones, man. He had his own Air Force Ones, man. Rasheed Wallace. Do you go to Detroit and visit? Nah, man. I moved out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, a couple years ago. But I did go to Little Caesar Arena, watch Derrick Rose play back when he was on the Pistons. Um, I gotta go back though. I'm hearing that I'll go back once the Motown Museum expansion is through. Cause I went there with the Motown Museum. I gotta go back to Detroit whenever that gets built, and whenever that gets done, I'm going back to Detroit, man. So y'all let me know when the what's up. Y'all let me know when the Motown Museum expansion is done, and I'll make my way back to Detroit. I take a flight out there. I could drive, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably just take a flight out there though. Um, I'm gonna Golden State Warriors, but I support the Thompson Twins because they from Oakland. Yeah, man, they some dogs, man. Asar's a dog, Man's a dog. Man, shout out to Oakland. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the West Coast. I ain't never been over to the West Coast, but I wanna go. I ain't never been to California, but I gotta go. Shout out to the West Coast, man. For real. Um, I ain't got nothing but love, man. For everybody, bro. I don't be disrespecting people. I don't disrespect people's cities. You know what I'm saying? I got love everywhere. I'll probably just take a flight out of there. Ain't no sentence. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, my bad, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been up since 3 in the morning, bro. Um, I probably will just take a flight out to Detroit. Does that sound better, bro? You know what I'm saying? You will love Cali, North and Southern Cali. What's the difference between North and Southern Cali? I like beaches, bro. I like going to the beach. Uh, yeah, yeah, buddy. Gotta hide you, buddy. You talking crazy? Jaren Jackson is a complete beast. Jaren Jackson Jr. is a complete beast. He is. L.A. and Oakland areas, cool. Um, Triple J, MPJ, we could win a championship. Um, yeah, yeah. Um, it's possible, but I think we need more than just one of them. I think we still gonna need a shooter along with them. In my personal opinion, that definitely put on the top. You a Michigan State fan or a Michigan fan? Because most people from Grand Rapids, Michigan, is a Michigan State fan. Yeah, I'm a Michigan State fan, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Michigan State fan, bro. It's because I've been the underdog, man, my whole life, bro. I've been the underdog, you know what I mean? So I've been the underdog my whole life, bro. I literally have. Like people have no idea all the stuff I overcame, what I've been through, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been the underdog my whole life. That's why I go for the underdog. Ain't nothing wrong with Michigan though. Shop great program. But I'm green and white all day. East Lansing all day. You know what I'm saying? MG, MPJ is a shooter of shooters. Yeah, he's a great shooter. Don't get me wrong, great player. But I still think we need, to be honest, we need two shooters, bro. We need at least two more shooters, in my opinion. But he's a phenomenal shooter. Don't get me wrong. Shoot the blood at the basketball, but you just can't. You can't put all the shooting on him and Duncan. You gotta add one more. Just in my opinion. I'm originally from Detroit, but I live in DC. I can't wait to see Trey Young. Shout out to you, man. I ain't never been to DC either. I heard DC is dope. You know what I'm saying? Chocolate City. So, and overrated food. I don't know. Potato salad. Potato salad is overrated. Sweet potato pie, overrated. Just in my opinion. So, MPJ, bringing BZ Black, would you would be your shooter? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind that. That'd be interesting, but I don't think he coming back. You know what I'm saying? If we can get MPJ and like a Sam Hauser or something like that, whatever his name is, like that type of dude from Boston, then I think we'd be set. I would even bring back Sadiq Bay. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I think that would work. MPJ, a one trick pony, man. He killing it this season. Killing it. Killing it. Killing it. But y'all ain't gonna have to worry about MPN Michael Porter Jr. because I don't think he's getting traded this season. He ain't gonna get traded until the off season. The Brooklyn Nets want to see how they do with him for the rest of the season, and then trade him in the off season. That's been the rumors. Like the what we had to give up some very crazy for them to bite the bullet and trade Michael Porter Jr. And that's real. We will have to give up some crazy, some real crazy. You know what I mean? And I don't think we are. You know what I mean? Who should we give up for Ryan Ivy in the first? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If I'm giving up both Ron and Ivy, yeah, I'm only giving up one first, and I might not even give up that. I'm just being real with you. You might just get Ron and Ivy because Ron Holland is worth at least two or three first. I don't know about Ivy, but um, yeah, I might not even you give up one, but you gonna have to either give up Ron or Sar Tobias in the first. I would like that deal much more, but if you giving Ron and Ivy, I might not give up you up a first at all. But if I have to, I guess Pistons better not do a damn thing. I'm telling y'all, the chemistry is the reason why we on top. Yeah, but yeah, brother. But I got a question for you. That's good. Chemistry is good. We got depth. I understand all of that. But what are we going to do when the game slows down? We can no longer get them transition points, and the teams clog up the paint, and we ain't got no shooters on our team. What we going to do then? I promise you, if we don't trade for somebody and at least a couple shooters, we going to be out the first round. We going to be out the first round. The Pistons won't make it past the second round. And to be honest, the way this season is, if we don't make it to the second round, this season is a failure. I'm just being real. That's how I feel. We need a little bit more firepower to take OKC out. Not much, but we almost there. Yeah, I'm with you there, Troy. We had Chaz on there. Nah, we can't win the East with the current roster, just not the finals. I think we got enough to make it at least to the East Conference Finals. I don't know, bro. Some telling me if we don't get a couple shooters, somebody gonna figure us out within the first, second round and we gonna get knocked out. That's just how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get somebody. And it don't have to be somebody super crazy. It could be somebody averaging 14 or 15 points a game, shooting 40% on three, and another guy averaging 10 points, shooting 40% on three. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get some more shooters. We still got so much. We we're still so much younger than all of these other good teams. That's true. I want Trey Murphy, but low budget. I want Grayson Allen. He's a dog. Until they introduce Chaz Lanier. Yeah, that's another thing. We got so many good guards. We're gonna have to consolidate. We gotta consolidate. Yeah, Marv. I like Trey too. There's a rumor that he was a possibility to watch out for. That came out yesterday. Trey Murphy is a guy to watch out for. You got to remember, Trey's and Langton did draft him and like him a whole lot. So, and I think the Pelicans is about to blow it up. So, the Pelicans, the Memphis Grizzlies, it might be some other teams about to blow it up. I've been saying Chaz needs more points just because he ready to shoot threes at a high level immediately. I agree. I agree. I think he's ready. I think a lot of people sleep on them 4 year guys that come out of college and they ready to hoop. You know what I'm saying? They ready to hoop. They be sleeping on them. There's a lot of good NBA prospects that's upperclassmen and they ain't getting no love. And I don't think they ever get no love, but that's just my opinion. It seems like it happens almost every year, but them guys be ready to produce in a row and they be getting overlooked all the time. But yeah, Pelican asking price is high. Yeah, probably. Just notice you like me. I was typing this the whole time. Mm, my bad, bro. But it's your boy Pencil Mike. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't even cost you anything. Not even a nickel or a dime. I'm out. Peace. Yeah, yeah. The asking price is probably gonna be Ron, um, Tobias, and 3 first round picks or something crazy like that. It's gonna be crazy, but I'm out, man. Peace.